Quinyon Mitchell has easily been one of my favorite rookies to watch this year. Every time the Eagles played, my first thing I would do was go watch his film because I know how good of a player he is, but to see him doing it as a rookie and even in the Super Bowl is crazy, right? Yesterday we talked a little bit about Cooper DeJean. How about we give a little bit of a day to Quinyon Mitchell, man? These rookies showcased to us this year. The future is extremely bright. The first thing we're going to notice on this play is Pat Mahomes backed up at his own 1-2 yard line. We're going to actually motion over Noah Gray, which is going to be a big tell of the defense, right? Nobody followed him. We know this is zone coverage. Now, what the Chiefs are trying to set up here is a little bit of a screen into a flat, right, for Noah Gray. But Quinyon Mitchell does an incredible job here. We're also going to get a stick and an out over here as well. But obviously, with this being the far side of the field, we're going to want to get this football out very, very quickly. And also, comment down below if you're like me and saw Travis Kelce absolutely give up in this game, right? No effort at all, right? Gets in the way there. It looks like Patrick Mahomes is trying to get this ball over the middle to Travis Kelce early. Just couldn't do it because Kelce wasn't doing anything. Now, I think Quinyon Mitchell does a really good job here, right? Looking at the quarterback's eyes, but not over committing to pump fakes, right? Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to get Quinyon Mitchell to bite up on this Travis Kelce, whatever route this is. He's not doing anything, but you see Pat Mahomes pump fakes it, acts like he's about to go there, and doesn't, right? Boom, pumps it, quickly kicks it over to Noah Gray. But watch Quinyon Mitchell, man. Look at the reaction time to this throw, right? Boom, and then big time hit. I love a cornerback that is not afraid to lower that shoulder. Go make a tackle, right? Go make a tackle, man. I'll tell you, he's retiring. Dude, I mean, the effort level was zero in this game. Look at this hit. Boom, love it. That is a cornerback. Look at him get hyped. I love Quinyon Mitchell. This dude is an absolute dog. We're going to break down a ton of film, so get ready. Hit that like button if you think Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell are going to be absolutely terrifying next season. All right, another really good play by Quinyon Mitchell. And again, he wasn't targeted a ton in this game, so there's not really too much to break down in the sense of, oh, he got a PBU here, intercept, right? He didn't get targeted often because they couldn't. They could not throw the ball his way because, one, they didn't have time, and two, Quinyon Mitchell did an incredible job locking down the opposing wide receiver to him. So right here, we see a little bit of press, man coverage, a little bit of outside leverage. Watch Quinyon Mitchell's ability to jam Juju at the line of scrimmage, right? Great job. I mean, there is little to no separation at all early and often in this play, and as he breaks in, right, he's going to fake like he's going to run a little bit of a dig over the middle, but he's going to break it back to the outside, right? Quinyon Mitchell never gives him any hope at all. Absolute great play by Quinyon, but the next play is one of my favorites. Okay, so this is the play we've all been waiting for. Yes, it is Cooper DeJean's pick six, but Quinyon Mitchell does a great job here, right? So whenever you're in a defense like a cover four, for example, right? Whenever cover four, you got your guy over here, you got your hook curl, you got your flat with Cooper DeJean, right? Whenever you're playing this deep quarter, your really only job is to, right, get into your zone, but more importantly, read the quarterback's eyes. Now, we're going to get what you call a full slide of the offensive line to the right. Tight end is going to pick up that man side edge, and we're going to get out into a bootleg, right? Now, whenever a quarterback gets out into a bootleg, it's essentially cutting the field down into a third, right? So if you're this safety or this DB over here playing the quarter, right, your job should ultimately be look for work, right? Why are we sitting over here if there's no one here, right? So we're going to get a dig over the middle by DeAndre Hopkins, and then we're going to get a bunch of routes like a comeback. We're going to get like a stick over here. We're going to get a flat by the running back. No one is going to be on this side of the field. So Quinyon Mitchell does what he should do and looks for work, right? I love a DB that is understanding what is happening, right? No one's a threat on the left side. Why don't I take my zone? Let me just go run with DeAndre Hopkins, right? Now, this is what is amazing. He's going to actually do what you call fading the quarterback. He's going to give this a little bit of depth, but he knows his acceleration to cut off this football is there, right? He has that all day long. So he's going to bait it. He gets right back into the play. And if Cooper DeJean did not intercept this ball, I think Quinyon Mitchell would have. Quinyon Mitchell read this like an absolute book. One, was smart enough to leave his zone because there was no threats in the area, right? So he follows the dig over the middle and he plays it absolutely perfectly. And again, great job by Cooper DeJean. He gets the pick six. But man, Quinyon Mitchell is so smart, man. You can tell by just watching this play, right? You know how quickly you have to go through the motions of, okay, no one's in my zone. Okay, he's going into a bootleg to the right. I gotta now follow. I gotta shift over with them. Let me actually just go guard this man. I mean, look at the speed by this dude, Quinyon Mitchell, man. Absolutely love it. That is amazing. Guys, real quickly, before we break down any more film, hit the like button if you want more of these breakdowns, and comment down below who you want me to break down next. I do want to show you this angle of it, just because I do believe Quinyon Mitchell would have been in position to intercept this ball. Now, more importantly, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. And we will be breaking down the Philadelphia Eagles throughout the entirety of the offseason. Look at this. You tell me, is this ball... Sorry, a little bit sick. Ball's a little bit intercepted now, or would have been intercepted by Quinyon, I think. Now, could you call it get in there early? I would say, I would say Hopkins just falls. He trips. I don't know, man, but I'll tell you what. Quinyon Mitchell is an absolute beast. But yeah, subscribe if you're new. It's free. Doesn't cost anything. Let's dive back into some more film. Now, here's a very tough play to guard. The Chiefs are going to get an initial release here by Hopkins. He's going to basically just attack Quinyon Mitchell. Now we're going to just get like a speed out by Hollywood Brown. Now this, when you have off coverage, outside leverage, it's very difficult to, make a play on this football, right? Because this guy, DeAndre Hopkins, is literally getting that in breaking just so he can get in the way here of both Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell. Gives him a nice little 5-yard window, 6-yard window to just throw that ball. But I think Quinyon Mitchell does a really good job breaking down his opponent and making sure he doesn't get by him, because if he does get up that left sideline, could probably be a touchdown there. But again, at this point in the game, it was already a blowout. So, I mean, man, we still get pressure there. I mean, how, if you're the Chiefs, how does this happen, by the way? Can we just talk about this for a second? You're going to have 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the block, right? Now, you would assume this is a what you call a blitz. It's not, right? They're only rushing 4. I would not call this a blitz. They drop Nolan Smith back into coverage. They're going to slide the protection to the right with 5 guys all guarding 2. Nobody's going to guard the linebacker through the B gap. I mean, how is this possible? I felt like we just did not see a good version of the Chiefs. They were terrible. And you know what it was? Pat Mahomes was in his head all game from the very start, because the Eagles front 4 is the best I've ever seen. Let's just be honest, right? This front 4 absolutely dominated. And there was an internal clock in Pat Mahomes' head from the very start of this game that ruined him for the rest. All right, another big time play. We're going to motion Xavier Worthy across the formation into a wheel route down that left sideline. And again, I want to show you, right, this is the quickest man in football, right? We're in the fastest 40 time we've ever seen, right? Pretty much. Look at Quinyon Mitchell's his football speed, right? This is something you need as Xavier Worthy sprints down that left sideline. Quinyon gives up pretty much no separation until the ball is out, and then he kind of slows down a little bit. Again, good coverage. Let's go. Now, I did want to show you one of the craziest plays of the game that the Chiefs really failed to understand what was happening. So they have Xavier Worthy lined up in the backfield here, and they're going to, again, run him out on a wheel down that left sideline. But the thing is, the Eagles are in man coverage, all right? So right here, when you see Zach Bond in motion with him, right, you should instantly think, okay, wait, Xavier Worthy, Zach Bond, Man-to-man coverage there. Man there. Man there. I mean, man, right? That's what we should be thinking if we're Pat Mahomes. This is an absolute mismatch. However, they didn't have time. They never had time. And if they did have time, this could have been a touchdown, right? Look at Xavier Worthy. Absolutely cookbook him. Probably a touchdown every single day of the week. But again, Josh Sweat, Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, these guys really applied a lot of pressure on Pat Mahomes, and he was not able to throw this football, because if he was able to throw this football, it would have been really bad. But let's get back to Quinyon Mitchell here. Does a good job over the middle, getting there, right? Love it. I mean, he's just not open. Let's go, man. But I am going to end the video here, guys. Again, they didn't target Quinyon Mitchell a ton. It was just, they couldn't. That D-line was so good, man. So hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications, and let me know who you want me to break down next. Peace.